What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight.
Up and up.
Sliced bread.
Mark is out. That's it.
2. Oh, he was almost finished.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance. I'll get time to end this.
Dragon twist cutter.
And Coffey is laid out.
Cover. 2. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, El Jefe.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
Here comes the Scottish Supernova.
An accomplished superstar who has made his name in NXT and WWE.
And representing Meta-4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11,
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience.
Highly skilled. He's the first Israeli-born superstar to compete in WWE.
He's got a little bit of his own swag going, too.
He's smug.
He's not smug, Cole. He's confident.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Down with a sling blade.
Basement drop kick.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Catches the kick.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Getting him right into the corner.
Reversal from Noam Dar. Boom, a forearm smash. Boom, nice. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in. Enough already.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
There's the bulldog. There's the sling blade.
Basement drop kick. Wow, what a drop kick. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Oh, man. Good grief. Turn your lights out.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Goes into the corner.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
This match has been incredible. This is going to be spectacular. Oh, Bulldog face first.
Shoulders down. No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up. Oh, looks like we're going to see it.
Sliced bread.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
2. Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Another one down in this gauntlet, and there are still 2 more competitors to come.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. Keeping your wits about you is one of the most important things you can do when you're trying to run the gauntlet. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
Pinning predicament. And skirts out of the pin.
No harm in seeing if you could finish him off quick there.
There's a sling blade. Basement drop kick.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Bulldog. Kicks to the face.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Great drop kick. Now, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Into the Hurricanrana.
Nicely done.
And he's keeping this attack going.
Look out! Oh, not everyone can do that. My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Oh, he scattered that one. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Deadlift. Look at the power here.
To the German.
Into the pin attempt. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Not yet.
Running hurricanrana.
Here's the cover. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory? Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
It's hard to replicate the passion that's displayed here in NXT.
Such hunger and talent on the black and gold brand. You know you're in for a good match. Ward's off that.
Up and over for sliced bread. Wes went down in a heap.
2 count. Near fall.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive here is unheard of.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. Moonsault. And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Cinched up.
Inverted crush. Straight into the pin. He forces a break before the count of 2.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of. He saw that one coming. Good defense there. Really feeding off all of his faithful fans. Way too from up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
To the sky.
Diving moonsault.
Oh, going right into the pin.
2 count.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here is your winner, El Jefe.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now, because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table,
Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Scoop slam. Ooh, devastating knee to the neck.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder.
Escape and a takedown.
Kick to the back.
Pinning down their opponent's arm. Vicious knee drop. Seated drop kick.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
He's looking a little worn down now.
He's learning just how unforgiving the Elimination Chamber is. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup. Oh, that can dislocate something.
And Wolfgang can't mount any offense.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Oh my gosh! This won't be good for Andre.
Oh, sling blade. Followed up with
And a basement drop kick.
boom. Good defense from him. Snap suplex. Forge that off. What a response.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake. Drop kick. He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
He's persistent, calculated, and handling business.
We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
Off into the pin.
Oh, somehow.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two. Planted face first.
Duke taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
What a punch! Ooh, what a punch!
That's how you stop your opponent.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
And he goes for the pin! Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber.
Flying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stop. In the corner now. Headlock applied. Here we go.
So much damage has already been done.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Pushing their opponent all the way up.
Thunderous powerbomb. Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
And here's a cover. A kick out before three.
That was a long 2 count there.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
Shot right to the gut.
And shoulders are down. There's two, and he powers out.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Kick to the stomach.
Picking up steam. Here we go. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. As was set up in the corner of the ring.
A timely counter by Wolfgang. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Indy counters.
We're going to finish it off. Wolfgang with the howling. Wolfgang just closed the book on this one.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet. This won't be good for Andre. Oh, man. Will that close Andre out?
One elimination down, but the end's not here. The pressure's only growing in the chamber, just so you know.
An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. And look at the he's back up. From up high. Oh, my God.
And you just can't make mistakes like that inside the chamber.
The opposition has to smell blood in the water after that bad landing.
Nothing fancy about that.
Rick's experiencing a bit of a setback.
In position and now muscling up their opponent. Crucifix bomb. Duke stamping an end to this.
2. And still in this.
How? I was not expecting that from him at this point. Chucked right out of the ring.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
There's 2.
2 falls down, 3 to go until one winner is left in the chamber.
He'll take things into the ring. Saw an opening and took them off their feet.
Contestants left in the chamber.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Power slam incoming. No. Counter into an inverted DDT.
Take it.
Another big move. Stop. Jensen down, and he might be out.
Is it enough? The cover. There's 2.
And it comes down to this, the last 2 competitors. But who will make this chamber their battleground?
And he now slides back into the ring. Great timing on that knee to the gut.
What a forearm. Boom, nice. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Oh! Kick gets caught.
Each superstar trying to counter is gaining advantage.
Boom! Oh, impact to the stomach. What's he got in mind?
Driving the face down.
Taking a big risk here, scaling the side of the chamber.
You don't win Elimination Chamber by playing it safe, Cole.
Wait. Climb? Oh, no!
Absolutely insane!
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Oh, my God!
Oh, what impact! And he's going to the top. You can't be serious. Climbing to the top of the pod?
I don't think this is being thought through.
Moving into the ring.
Has him up for the power slam. Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
Oh my God, moonsault. Going right into the pin attempt.
2, kicks out. He still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it.
Sliced bread.
That could put Duke down for good.
2, what a kick out at 2.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that.
That was too close for comfort. I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
Eats a punch to the face.
Great drop kick.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
Driving a knee into the arm.
Strong kick. My goodness.
Duke has to be discouraged here.
Duke needs to trust his instincts at this point. There's a wheelbarrow. Boom! DDT.
Into the pinfall for the victory. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.